Hi viewers, welcome to Gani's YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I am going to explain you how to create diagonal brace connection in Tekla Structures, just like this. Okay, let's start. Open your Tekla Structures with US environment. Okay, now we're going to create beams. So click on steel and select this beam and pick the first position and second position to create the beam like this. And pick the first position and second position to create one more beam like this. Now use the shortcut Control P for top view. Now we're going to create pipe brace here. So select this beam and pick the first point at the middle of this beam and pick the second point at here at the middle of this beam. Right click mouse interrupt and use the shortcut Control P for 3D view. You see currently we have this I beam. Now we need to change this profile to pipe. So double click on this beam, click on here and let's take the pipe. By default we have the pipe 6 STD. Now we're going to change this profile, so click on here and let's take pipe to STD, then click on apply. OK, click on modify. You can see now we have the pipe like this. Now we're going to change the color of this pipe, so let's take the class 2, then click on modify and close it. Right click on mouse interrupt, click on space, right click on mouse read view. Now we're going to down this pipe 6 inches below. So select this pipe, right click on mouse, move special, linear, click on clear. We need to move in downward direction, means the negative Z direction. So enter here minus 6 inch, then click on move. OK, right click on mouse interrupt. You can see. Okay, now we're going to give the connection between beam to this pipe. So click on this application components icon. Otherwise you can use the shortcut Control F. In search bar type number 12. You will get this component diagonal brace connection number 12. Select this connection. Now pick the main part as a beam and pick the secondary part as a pipe. You can see now we have this connection like this, and close this window. Right click on mouse interrupt, click on space, right click on mouse redraw view. Okay, by default we have the connection like this. Okay, now we're going to change this connection as we required. So right click on mouse interrupt, double click on this component. You can see. For example, we're going to increase the length of this plate. So let's take here minus 5 inch. Then click on modify. Click on space. Use the shortcut Control P and zoom it here. Use the shortcut Control 2 for shaded view. You can see you will get this plate clearly in this view. So let's take here minus 6 inch, then select this component, then click on modify to see the result. You can see now this plate length increased 6 inches from edge of this corner to this side. Okay, you can measure this plate dimension also. Click on edit and select this measure and select this horizontal distance and activate this option snap to geometry lines or points, and pick the first point at here and pick the second point at here and place it here. You can see now we have the 6 inches. Now we're going to place this bolt exactly at the middle of this plate. So let's take here 3 inch, then click on modify. Use the negative value minus 3 inch, then click on modify. You'll get exactly at the middle of this plate. Okay, to measure this dimension, click on here and select this horizontal distance and pick the first point at here and pick the second point at here and place it here the dimension. You'll get the dimension. It should be 3 inches. You see, from you need to select from here 3 inches. Let's take this width of this plate 4 inches. So enter here 4 inch, then click on modify. You can see now we have the plate length is the 4 inch. You can measure this dimension also. Use the distance and pick the first point and pick the second point and place it here. Now we have the 4 inch. Right click on mouse interrupt, click on space, right click on mouse redraw view. Now select this connection Now coming to this distance, you can see from bolt to edge of this plate, let's take here 5 inch, then click on modify. You can see now from bolt to edge of this plate should be 5 inches. Now coming to this projection of this pipe, let's take here 1 inch from the plate to edge of this pipe, then click on modify to see the result. You can see now this projection should be 1 inch. You can measure the dimension also. Let's take distance and pick the first point and pick the second point at here. This should be 1 inch. Okay, now go to the parts tab. In parts, you can change the thickness of this pipe plate, connection plate. Let's take here the plate thickness 1/4 inch, then click on modify to see the result. You can see now the plate thickness should be 1/4 inch. You can measure from here distance and pick the first point and second point, place it here. Now it should be 1/4 inch. Right click mouse interrupt, click on space, right click mouse stereo view. You can change the width of this plate also. Click on space and use the shortcut Control P for 3D view and zoom it. Okay, if you want to change this plate width, let's take here 3 inch, then click on modify to see the result. Select this connection and then click on modify to update this connection. You can see now the plate thickness should be 3 inch, just like this. Okay, now coming to this bolts. Now we're going to change the bolt size, so click on this bolts tab and let's take here 5/8 inch and tolerance 1/16, then click on modify to see the result. You can see now bolt size should be 5/8 inch. Right click mouse interrupt, right click mouse interrupt. Now go to parts tab, parameters tab. You can see if you want to place here this with the tolerance, then click on here and use this option, then click on modify. You can see now this pipe is inserted into this plate. Now we need to weld this pipe to this plate. Then you can use the tolerance also. Let's take here tolerance 1/16, then click on modify to see the result. You can see, click on modify, apply, okay. Click on space, right click on mouse stereo view. Use the shortcut Control 4 for shaded view and use the Control R and you can rotate like this. That's it about how to create diagonal brace connection in Tekla Structures, just like this. If you like this video, please like it and share it. If you have any doubts, please comment below. For more Tekla Structure related videos, please go to my channel youtube.com/ganisk. I will provide this link in the description below of this video. Please go through it and come here. Under videos, you can find out so many Tekla Structure related videos. I hope these videos might be helpful to you. And at the top right corner, please click on subscribe button. If you subscribe, you will get notification or updates when uploading new video. So please click on subscribe. Okay, thank you.